Alright, you idiots. So, a lot of you dumbasses have asked me to do a guide on how to get, like, only pirate chests from, like, doing maps. So, this is, like, not guaranteed to give you only pirate chests. It's about 90% because, you don't know what this means yet, but, like, you're gonna be left with, like, a bunch of leftover maps. Like, for example, see I have 14 leftover maps, and, I'll show you why. For the sake of this video, I'm gonna put these maps in here, so we're gonna start fresh. But, first thing that you should do to make things easier is that you should separate your teleporter orbs and put them all in stands, or like put them away. And instead, the only teleporter you want on your island is this. So that way, when you're in teleport pads, you don't have to scroll through anything to go to the hub, Pirate Island, Spirit Island. You just have these three pop up, and then when you're done doing maps, you can just put them back in the teleporter pad. You don't have to do it at all, but okay. So also, I like to put the maps in that slot, so I'll keep it empty. Speed food, optional net. I'll show you why later. And yeah. So you don't need speed like a horse, egg, and the sweet rice. I don't really recommend using a horse because there's some maps that you can't dig when you're riding one, so you're gonna have to dismount it every now and again. So usually I just use the broom. And speed food like speeds it up significantly. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to set up like this spawn block, or like the teleporter right next to your spawn with these three orbs: the hub, Pirate Island, Spirit Island. And you want a chest. It doesn't have to be any chest. It could literally be a small chest, just something that can store something. Okay. And yeah, let's go to Pirate Island. All right. Over here, we'll just buy a map. Let's eat some speed. Dude. Alright, let's see. Is it Pirate Island, Hub, or Spirit Island? Nope, it's Wizard Island. So, this is what I'd say a bad map is. So, what I'll do is I'll go home. Oh, and by the way, the reason you'd want a Spirit Island chest is because, you get, like, a lot of free Spirit Seeds. You get, like, I think on average, like, 200 Spirit Jars with the Spirit Seeds. So, that's why I would recommend doing this with Spirit chests, too. Until you get to a point where you have, like, 1 billion Spirit Seeds. But, like, I like collecting Spirit Seeds, so, you know, I'll do the Spirit chest as well. So, because this is a bad map, not the one I want, I'll put it in this chest. Now, I'll go back to Pirate Island, I'll buy a new one. The reason we do this is because, you can't buy a map if you have a map already, but if I have a map in the chest, then I can, go ahead and buy a new one. Wait, fucker, give me a map. Spirit Island. Okay, this is what I consider a good map. You want Hub, Pirate Island, or Spirit Island, of course. Hub and Pirate Island give the same thing. The chest that give the rapier, or like the pirate shit. Spirit Island just gives the spirit stuff, so let's come over here. I'll eat the speed food, make it faster. And this is why I have a net, because when you're doing spirit maps, every now and again you're going to come across a green spirit, so like that's why I have one in my hotbar, in case I see one. Like, look how many spirit lava lamps I've gotten just by doing maps. I've never grind spirits, I just get the lava lamps naturally. Alright, so now that I've dug it up, what'll happen is that the maps in the chest of my island, they'll re-roll, and they have a chance of being Pirate Island. So before, it was Wizard Island, and now it can have a chance of being Pirate Island, so let's see. Okay, look, let's see. Well, to prove that this works, it shouldn't be Wizard Island, but it can be. Okay, it's Slime Island now, you see that? So, the idea is, any bad maps you'll store in the chest, and every time you dig up a chest, they'll re-roll, and they have a chance to be pirate. So instead, what a map normally would have been garbage has a chance of becoming good every time you dig up a new one. So, because that one's bad, let's go back to Pirate Island, let's buy a new one, right? Just repeat the process. And what'll happen is, because Pirate Island, Spirit Island, the hub, more likely than not, you're not gonna get those, and that's why you're gonna have maps stacking up over time. Or you might get lucky and you might not have map stack. See, Buffalo Island, bad. Let's go home. And let's stack it. Alright. So yeah, doing this method is, as you can see, it is kind of slower, but it is a lot better for your doubloons. And at the end of the video, I can show you a way to AFK doubloons as well. Okay, map, boom. See, it'll stack it there. And the reason, once again, that we're putting it in the chest is because you can't buy a map when you have one in your inventory, so I don't know why the maps re-roll once you dig up a new one. It's kind of weird, but whatever. Maple. Yeah, see? I'm getting unlucky right now. You'll just store them out. Because, you know, maybe they'll become good. You never know. Oh, wait a minute. I got a good net map, but I never checked. Alright. Well, I stacked them by accident, but like, but what would happen is I would dig up the map, then I would go back to my island, check the maps in the chest, see if they re-roll to a good map. If it did, then I would dig those up. But because I stacked them, it's about the same effect. So let's go to Pirate Island. Let's fuck shit up. All right. Get the speed out. I have way too much speed food, so like I can waste it willy nilly. Do 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 do. And I would recommend not being on a broom when digging this up. You know, makes it easier. Do do do. All right, let's see. So what I do right now is I would go back to my island, check the maps, but I have them here already. So Wizard Island. See, it's dog shit, but it could have been the hub or Pirate Island. So you see what I'm getting at here. They re-roll every time you dig up a new one. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all you have to do. So like I said, you're gonna end up with stacks of maps like over time. See, I have 16 here. Boom. There's a point where I've had like 50 maps stacked at once, and then I got really lucky and I got like, I don't know, 40 pirate chests in a row. I don't know what were the odds of that. I probably got like a slime island mixed in here and there, but you know. Let's see. Alright, yeah. Well, okay, that's about it. Okay, now here's how to AFK pirates. This is like one of the best strategies you can do because you get 5 pirates at once. But it is kind of annoying to set up. So, basically you'd have a macro that holds down your left click button, and then every now and again it would eat these foods. Starfruit cake, dragon. Actually, wait, you don't need a starfruit cake. No, my bad. Because that would be a waste. You would want dragon rolls and blueberry cookies, and optionally fanhorn pancakes. You want to grind out antler weapons because like you're gonna be killing a bunch of these bitches. But yeah, you would eat the. So it would be every minute you eat a cookie, and every 15 minutes you eat a dragon roll. So what you want to do is you want to stand on this torch, and then what you want to do is like you have the broom, right? You know how sometimes with the broom like you use it and you dismount and like you get floating in the air. So yeah, we want that. So you're gonna spam your C button and okay, see, yeah, look, now I'm floating in the air. It does take like a little bit, but there I got lucky because sometimes it randomly just like does that. So now I'm floating in the air, so my hitbox should be up a little bit. Now we're gonna lure in these 3 pirates, right? We're gonna lure this one, and we're gonna lure this one and this, I think. Yeah, but not that one, yeah. So now we have 5 pirates here. And how come these guys are coming to me? Alright. You gotta make sure that they get over there, so like make sure you lure them over. Oh, you fat fucks. What is going on here? This is not how it usually works. Alright, let's see if I could just kill them and maybe they'll come over. Now just stand here. Oh, I don't know, maybe eat my cookie and just chill. And the idea is those 5 would spawn. The reason I have to lure them over is because like every time they respawn they'll come over to me. See? Look at that. And like you're not gonna, so if you're on a hardcore save, every now and again like some player is gonna come in and kill the pirates, and maybe they'll lure them away from like their detection range, so maybe you'll end up with only like 3 or 4 pirates coming over to you if you're playing in hardcore. But yeah. Right now I have 4. I could lure that 5th one if I wanted to, but I'm kinda lazy. But yeah. You can get up to 5 here. This is the best spot. And I would say that this gets about 12,000 doubloons a night. It's like you would be able to get 100 chests a night. So yeah. Just remember, discombobulate yourself so that with the broom so that you're floating. See, now they can't hit me. Yep. Alright, yeah, that's all you need to do. Alright. Fuck you guys, dislike my videos, unsubscribe, report me to YouTube for like, I don't know, fucking doxing people, and see you later.